What's up, guys? Coming at you here Sunday morning, July 1st. I know I've been putting together some videos on the Suzuki RM-Z450 to 18. Just kind of trying to give you guys some updates as I go along and mod the bike and ride the bike, get used to it, all that jazz for off-road. Just because there's not very many guys riding this bike off-road. I've seen a couple. I know Andrew Matusik in the GNCCs, he's racing a vet class. And then Kenny Hawkins in the full gas sprint enduros. There's probably a few others out there, but those are the only two series I really have been watching and racing. But anyways, I got up early this morning to try to beat the heat. Obviously didn't beat the heat. Went out at like 8 o'clock, 8:30 to put a couple good laps in. And on this video, you'll see some of that. But it's freaking hot. But took the bike to the Wellston or the Jolly Mine full gas enduro a couple weeks ago, and first race out, like the fourth ride, had a perfect weekend, won all 12 tests. I think I won the class, the 25 plus class, by like 3 minutes or something. Best outing of the year. So that really kind of drove it home that I did make the right choice by switching back over to Suzuki. So definitely happy about that one. Since then, I've got an FMF slip-on. I've got a 4.1 with the carbon tip. You can see. Not a huge difference, really. Gives it a hair more on top. I know these bikes sign off really early on top for even a 450. A little bit more throttle response. I've got the Mega Bomb coming. It was the only reason I didn't get it is because it was back ordered, so I'll have it here in a couple weeks from FMF. Thanks guys, by the way, for the support. It's been awesome being with you since 06, so definitely appreciate all that. So I'm kind of excited to see what that'll do for it. The thing is awesome though. Really the major thing that I changed that really made a difference was adding tooth on the rear sprocket. I went up to a 51. And obviously for the woods, man, that's key. Now I can carry third in a lot more places than I was able to with the stock gearing with the 50 tooth on the back. But so I'm excited to see what the Mega Bomb does. And I also have a Magura hydraulic clutch unit coming for it. I love the hydraulic clutches. I used to run those on the Suzukis back in the day when I had them even. And then obviously with the KTMs, you know, that's where everything's going to. Cowie's coming out with the hydraulic clutch, so hoping Suzuki picks up on that here in a few years. But anyways, Magura again, another awesome sponsor. Thank you guys. So looking forward to getting that on the bike. I should have that here probably tomorrow. I think it'll come, or Tuesday. So should be able to get some ride time on it this week. With the 4th being Wednesday, I got a couple days off from work, so hoping to get some ride time in and more seat time. But yeah, the bike is working awesome. Chris Maynard at Pro Action West Virginia does freaking amazing work on these things. He does his own little thing on the forks, and whatever it is, man, it's freaking magic. And we've actually got the rear shock, the BFRC or whatever Showa calls it, but we've got that thing working pretty good. I'm at 110, 111 millimeters of sag, which doesn't really bother me. A lot of guys, they don't like that feel, but I ran factory connection for years and years, and that's what they always had me run, is 110 on even the old RMZs. So the bike, it does still have a little bit of a stink bug feel, but I actually don't mind that. I feel like it corners better that way personally, but that's just me. Everybody has a different style. And I may even try one of the adjustable links. I might go with the Ride Engineering link and just give that a shot and see what that does. But honestly guys, the bike is working great right now. So just a few more creature comforts with the Magura clutch, and obviously the Mega Bomb. And I think I'll have this thing right up there where I want it. I got to get a discard for it. I'm still running the factory discard, which makes me nervous, but I don't really ride in a lot of rocks or anything, so that doesn't bother me too much right now, but still I just like to have that security. So I got to do that, and I'm hoping somebody comes out with a beefier skid plate, because right now I'm running the Acerbis. It's the MX version, so it's real thin. I don't know, so hopefully somebody comes out with one of those and a disc guard. But other than that, Dunlops are hooking up great, suspension's working great. I love the power of the bike. It's so smooth. It doesn't have that huge hit like most 450s do nowadays. It's like a, I don't know, I hate to say old school because it makes me feel old, but I guess I'm getting up there. But it really does. It has that old school linear feel. Super nice and smooth off the bottom. Like I said, with that extra tooth on the rear, I can click up in third gear and literally just cruise through the woods, as long as it's not like super tight enduro stuff. Yeah, and it's great, man. Handling great. It handles like a Suzuki. It's the best freaking handling bike on the planet. Yeah, so I'm loving it. Hoping to keep these going and giving you guys some updates as we go through. And I'll get some clips of the lap today. Track is primo. Had a bunch of guys out yesterday. We hit a lap, but at least we made it a lap. It was really, really hot yesterday, so the heat took a lot of the guys out. But hopefully do another lap here and then ride some this evening. But I'll give you guys updates as I go along. Like I said, the bike is working great right now. If any of you guys have any questions on how I have this thing set up, if you're thinking about an RM-Z 450 for woods racing, just hit me up, comment. I'm on Facebook, I'm on Instagram, so just, you know, get a hold of me, man, if you have any questions, and we'll get you set up, or I can answer some of your questions if you're, you know, on the fence, you know, on Suzuki's. So let me know. Thanks. Peace.